What's good, Smooth Crew? We on day 42 of this self-awareness journey. I want to just share this, man, and what I've noticed because I'm hyped today. I did everything I was supposed to do as far as my routine, and I noticed that it's a different feeling. But watch this. The bedroom. I want to talk about the bedroom. The bedroom is a very sacred place. The matter of fact, the room itself and the bed is even deeper. But this is a very sacred thing, this bed, because all your deepest, darkest secrets lie within this bed. Under the bed, what's on the bed, however the case may be, or even just the room in general. But your room is a very sacred place. And I'm going to let you know this now. As men, I'm speaking for my fellas on this one. But when you lay in bed, you can die spiritually and physically. When you lay in bed too long, and for my fellas, y'all know that. Because remember, idle time is the devil's playground. When you sit in your bed way too long, or when you lay in your bed like and it's overdue, you oversleep, you get lazy. What happens is you start to fall into a lot of you can fall some real dark stuff in here. Some real dark stuff. And for my fellas, y'all know, when you don't get up out your bed, I'm telling you this. When you don't get out your bed, bro, this junk could either make or break you. You gotta really think about that junk, bro. And I didn't realize this till not too long ago. Being on this awareness journey is very beautiful within itself because now I have the knowledge and wisdom. But I've noticed for the past week I have not went to the gym. The past week I have not went to the gym. I have not completed or fulfilled my routine schedule. And when I did that, I noticed that I would get in my bed, and when I would get off of work, I would lay in my bed. I'd say, oh, I'm going to take a nap. Then that nap turned to 2-3 hours. Then I wake up and I'm like, man, I don't even feel like going to the gym. And guess what? I get doing the things that I know I shouldn't be doing. And for my fellas, y'all already know what it is. And it's going to happen. And it will happen. I'm telling you, you have to get active. You got to get out in that sunlight, bro. Because this is a very... This bed is a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. And for my fellas, y'all know what's up. It is a double-edged sword. For my women, for my females out there, y'all know too. If you stay in bed too long, you get to watching TV, you get to scrolling on your social media, you get to doing whatever, you're bound to fall. I'm telling you. And it's not necessarily just porn. It's not necessarily just laziness. But overall, you will lose yourself. You will die in this bed. Once again, physically and spiritually. So you have to be very cautious because this is where a lot of your secrets lie. A lot of your secrets lie under the bed or in the bed. And I can't make that jump up. For my folks, y'all know. And I'm just telling y'all something that y'all already know. So just be mindful of that. And that's what I've been paying attention to this whole week. Whole last week, I did not go to the gym. I took a whole week off. And I realized every day I was doing something I know I wasn't supposed to be doing. And I started getting lazier and lazier. And it got harder and harder to want to go back into the gym. And then finally today, I went on an 8-mile run. I got myself together. I was like, yo, I got to get back right. And that's what I did. So be very, very, very cautious about laying in your bed too long. Because you will die. And spiritually speaking, when you lay in your bed, it's idle time. When you oversleep, you're not supposed to do that because it's idle time. What you're doing is you're giving your life up for this comfort. And I'm telling you, this bed is just made for sleeping, not necessarily comfort. Yes, you get a comfortable bed. I ain't gonna sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta sleep on a rock or something. But this bed is not made for pleasure. It's made to sleep on. That's it. And you got to keep it that way. Real talk. So be mindful of this bed, bro. I know it's crazy. I'm talking about a bed in your room, your closet, all that. It can get very dark. It can get very wicked. It can get very wicked. So I've noticed that this past week, I have not been on my routine. And just simply going to the gym and even just fixing my mind on Christ giving him all the glory in everything that I do, it changed my perspective. So now I don't see the world as a dark thing. I don't get lazy. I don't start dragging my feet. I feel energized. I feel a lot of energy. I feel really good. I feel clean. When I get in bed, I just know, and it feels good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, temptation is definitely there. But as long as you walk in the spirit, Galatians 5, chapter 5, verse, I believe 22 said, 5:16, I believe. He said, if you walk by the spirit, you will not gratify the lust of the flesh. So the only way that you can get away through or get out of this is by running to God. You have to flee. You have to flee. You can't fight that junk. And for my fellas, y'all know, when you get to scrolling, bruh, and you think that you can outdo it because you feel like you big dog, you is not him. You is not him. I'm telling you, you're not that guy, pal. Hey, what buddy say? You're not that guy, pal. Real talk. So get right, man, or get left. Just make sure that get some sunlight, get out and get into some sunlight, even if it's just a walk, dog. Even if you got to walk, you can't make it to the gym. All right, cool. Get on a walk. Just walk outside. Walk outside, dog. If it's raining outside, all right, that's cool. Get out your room. Get out your room. Go on the porch if you need to. Do something, though. Get active. Don't stay in one spot, because when you stay here in comfort, you will die. And that's spiritually speaking, and that is physically speaking. Real talk.